Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Tyler Price. On my channel, we talk about books. That's it. I'm sure there are other things to talk about, but that's all we talk about here. I want to say I have been missing in action for quite a while. For the entire summer, I had a very busy summer, and really didn't have time to get on camera, read. For those of you who follow my channel, you know that I started a new job at the end of May. So we're doing that. I was on sabbatical for a few months, started a new job that required a commute of no less than 2 hours a day, sometimes 2.5 hours. And I was also going into the office 5 days a week. I still am. Sometimes I go in 4 days. Plus, the job also requires a lot of traveling. So with that, I've just been trying to get back and and just get back to the swing of things in terms of having a 9 to 5 ish. It's more like 8 to whatever. And also kind of the kids were home for the summer and then school started in August. And there's just been life has really been life and I had a lot of personal changes in my life. So it's just a lot was going on during the summertime. And I didn't really read that much. But I also had a good time. I had to get adjusted to being at work again and kind of that rigorous schedule and balance in life, work, family, kids, so relationship. So yeah, so I've had a very busy few months. Things that aren't slowing down, but I think I'm able to now juggle everything comfortably. So while I was going through all of that, I didn't really have a lot of time to read. I did listen to some audiobooks. I read one book, or maybe two during the summer. I finished a couple of books. But for the most part, I was trying to just balance commuting, work travel with having kids, my relationship with my spouse, and just really doing all of that. So now I'm back and I'm ready to get back into the swing of things. It's almost fall. Fall is going to be in a couple of days. And so I'm trying to finish my summer reading and kind of and get started with the fall reads. Now, I'll tell y'all what I would say is that there is a difference between buying books and reading. And so since I've embarked on this hobby of reading and also buying books, whilst I didn't really read that much during the summer, I purchased a ton of books. And so I'll probably do a book haul at some point for everyone. But for today, I just want to kind of share with you all some of what I've been reading. So, there've been a lot of conversations on the internet about mood reading, and everybody's like, I'm a mood reader. I read what I feel like. Let me do my TBR. But really, honestly, I probably won't read any of these books because I'm a mood reader. I think there are mood readers, and then there are those of us who take mood reading to the next level. In that, we could read 20 books at the same time. Maybe not 20, but many, right? So today, I want to share with you all the list of books that I'm currently reading, and how far I've gotten along in each book. And so again, mood reading to the next level for you all. One thing I should say is that I know that at times people say, oh, I'm a mood reader. And really, if you look at a definition of a mood reader, it's really someone that reads what they feel like. And if I remember, I'll put right here, I'll put an actual definition from the internet while I'm editing. But really, mood reading for me, it's more of what am I in the mood for at that time, in that like this, just what am I feeling? What kind of emotions do I want to get out of what I'm reading? And so I'm a romance girly. I like historical romance novels are my jam. If you say, Tyler, what's your favorite genre to read? Mine is, I don't know if historical romances are a genre. If they are, then that's my genre. That's my cup of tea. I love them more than anything else. I enjoy them more than anything else. I read them more than anything else. And even if I have to do a list of all the books I've read through my life, most of them probably would be historical romances. I like the Regency era, the Victorian era. I like the Dukes and the Lords, and that's just what I enjoy. But I have not been reading a lot of those lately. I've been reading contemporary romance. And maybe that's why I'm in a reading slump-ish, because nothing is hidden. I'm drinking Southern Pecan iced coffee. It's the Aldi brand, really good. I thought they introduced it as a kind of like a special tea brand or whatever. I bought like 10 boxes, but they still have them in the store, so I guess I shouldn't have bought all 10. So anyway, to share with you all the books that I'm currently in the middle of. And I have many. Like I have a whole bunch. I have these. I was in the Netherlands a couple of weeks ago, and I went to Waterstones, and so I purchased. I don't know if you guys can see it. I purchased a bag there, and if I remember, I'll insert a picture of myself while I was there. I didn't really film there, but I was too happy to be at Waterstone. Since I was there, I was like, I'm not going to Amsterdam and not visit a bookstore and the bookstore. So I was there. I visited it. It was great. So the first book is Vicious by L.J. Sheen, and as those of you who follow my channel, you know that I absolutely love dark romance. So this is a dark romance. I'm about maybe 25% in, and it's really a book about with this two people that grew up together. She was the housekeeper's daughter, and he was like the rich kid, and then all of a sudden. Present, and she dated one of his friends, and now present day he runs into her in New York and hires her to be his assistant, and it kind of goes from there. So she knew about some secret that he had. I think he's concerned that she will share that, but he's also attracted to her. So that's about all I've gotten into so far. Again, I'm on I would say 25% in. But I'm enjoying it, and I'm loving the sprayed edges of these books. But we're seeing it more, but now it's not as special because everybody's spraying the edges. Okay, so the next one is summer romance, and I'm halfway through, and it is with Annabelle Madigan, Summer Romance, and it's for those. If you follow my channel, you know that I read Nora Gozoff's script and loved it. I just thought the book was dropping gems. It was just so interesting to read. It was supposed to be a fluffy read, but I didn't think so. I really loved it. So this is a new one that just came out this summer. And I'm loving it. It's really about a divorced woman just trying to rediscover herself. And she meets a love interest that she had some connection with when she was growing up. And so she's going through her kind of mediation related to her divorce, and he's just kind of there, kind of supporting her. I'm enjoying it to the extent that I'm even annotating it, because I feel like when you read Annabelle Madigan's books, you have to annotate because there's always something that's like, oh my God, this is so relatable. And there are a lot of different things here that I just feel that just with some of what she says, and it's in her POV, so it's in the female main character's POV. But I always get life lessons from Annabelle Madigan's books, so there's always times where when I read her books, it's just always a good thing for me to annotate it. The next book I'm reading is by the goddess Kennedy Ryan. This is Blockshot. Again, maybe about, I would say 25% in, and it's just really, it's a sports romance, I believe, with two people that met in college. They're both sports agents, and now they're reconnecting in real life. Something happened in college that she was not happy about, so they're reconnecting. Again, I'm about 25% in. I'm enjoying it. And let's see what else. I'm also reading Her Soul to Take. It's smut. Like, I'd like to say it's more, but it's really smut. It's some chick that's in love with a demon, and the demon wants to protect her because somebody's trying to kill her. But really, it's mostly smut. I mean, I'll keep it real with y'all. It's smut. I'm about, I would say 50% in. I actually bought the second book. I don't know why I did. I need to stop doing that. Like, I really need to stop buying second books. Or multiple books by authors until I read the first one. So it's given me a lot of that other one. I can't think of the name now. The one with the H.D. Carlton book that everybody was reading. I'll put the card here if I remember the name of it. But it's kind of giving me the same thing. But yeah. And then I'm reading You Shouldn't Have Come Here. And this I'm actually reading and also listening to the audiobook. I'm about almost, I would say, 35%, 40% in. I'm actually enjoying it. It's by Geneva Rose. She wrote The Perfect Marriage. I absolutely love The Perfect Marriage. And so, yeah, I'm enjoying this. And I have it on Libby. Oh, is it Libby? One of those audiobooks through the library. So while I'm commuting, I've been listening to it. And then when I'm home, I try to read it. So that's another one that I'm reading. And then the last one that I am reading, I have it on this side. The last book that I'm reading is, and I'm about 50% in. Yeah, I think I'm about 50% in. I'm about 50% in. And I do have a cute bookmark. I don't know why I'm using this paper. Let's see. Let's use this one. So, and the last book that I'm reading is Talking at Night by Claire Deverly. This is her first book, I believe, and I'm enjoying it. I checked it out from the library and I've been reading it, but what happened was that I didn't finish reading it, so I had to return it to the library, and then I had to re-reserve it, and finally just got it last week. So I think I have it for another couple of weeks. My goal for September, today's September the 19th, so we'll see if it's possible, but my goal is to finish at least 3 of these books by the end of the month. I'll probably finish Her Soul to Take. Oh wait, I have another book I'm reading. Darn, I forgot. Oh, one more book that I'm reading is this. This Used to Be Us by Renee Carlino. Now, this one, I'm on page 200, so I'm almost done. And I love Renee Carlino. She wrote Before We Were Strangers that I love, 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 love. And so I am also reading this. I absolutely love it. I'm annotating it. She's dropping some gems, and I'll probably finish this by the end of the week. I love it so much. And so I'm reading, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's a lot of books to be reading at the same time. But I am. Again, people ask, how can you keep up? Like, how do you know where? But you do. You do. You kind of, you know where you are. And for me, just being a mood reader is just what I'm in the mood for. And I was going through a reading slump where nothing was hidden. And some of these authors are my favorite authors, like Renee Carlino, Kennedy Ryan. Absolutely love her. Some of the topics are my favorite topics. I love dark romances and the stalker romances. I like stuff like that. So I'm not like, unfortunately, I don't have time where I could just get lost in a book. And when I get home from work, I'm too tired with work and remote and commute and traveling and stuff. But my goal is to finish. I'll probably finish definitely the Renee Carlino and also Summer Romance and probably Her Soul to Take. So those 3, and also probably You Shouldn't Have Come Here. Those will be finished by the end of the month. And so when I do my end of September wrap up, I'll share that. But yeah, again, if you're a mood reader, if you're a reader and love to read and you're a mood reader, you get what I'm saying, that it is possible to kind of get lost in to read multiple books at once. So again, these are the books that I'm reading for right now, and hopefully I'll finish most of them, some of them by the end of this month, and all of them by the end of October. So, and then I have a couple of books that are coming out in October that I want to read. So, as I said, I haven't really been filming as often as I would have liked to. I'd like to kind of restart again and commit to you all. My camera is not cameraing today because again, I haven't filmed in so long. I'm filming off my phone because my camera hasn't been charged. So I'm also working on a setup in my bedroom to kind of go back to the bookcases and have like a nice reading area. I bought an embosser, so I've been cataloging my books. Which that's a lot of fun too. And I have way too many books in my TBR. I need to stop buying books, and I will at some point, but I like buying books. It makes me feel good. Just going to the bookstore, finding a book that I aspirationally want to read, or I aspirationally will read, feels great. But you do what you can. It could be drugs, right? But it's not. It's only books. Anyway, thanks for riding with me. Thanks for sticking with me. I hope I hope to be regular. I think my goal right now is I'll start posting weekly, and also start doing some reading vlogs for you guys. Thank you so much, and catch you on the next one.